felt like every day. Meetings, papers, dreams to chase. I built these walls with all my strength, yet something inside still felt incomplete. Down below the lobby doors, people waited, hoping for more. I never knew that fate would bring my yesterday back to me. A lonely man walked out in silence, head held low without a word, and something white danced through the wind, as if heaven had been heard. It was the handkerchief I gave you on the day we made our vow. Our names were stitched beside a little heart I still remember now. The years have taken almost everything, but not the promise we once made. One piece of cloth, one faithful heart, brought my forever back again. I saw the shoes worn by hard roads, the hands that carried heavy loads, yet all I saw was the little boy who promised stars with a simple smile. They laughed before you walked away, never knowing who you were. But I remembered every dream you whispered under summer skies. I called your name, you slowly turned, time stood still between our tears. You asked, do you still remember? I smiled, I never forgot. That handkerchief was never just fabric, it carried every dream we shared. No wealth, no time, no distance could erase the love we always kept. You came here looking for a small job, but destiny had different plans. I turned to everyone and softly said, please cancel the hiring. He's no longer applying as a janitor. He's the man I promised to marry. Some promises fade with time. Ours was stitched into a handkerchief and carried by love. Kitchen sink refused to breathe, water rising to my knees. So I called the maintenance line, never knowing love would come with time. A quiet man stood at my door, toolbox resting on the floor. He smiled once, then went to work, like fixing broken things was all he knew. Waiting for the paperwork, his eyes found my old guitar. He asked, may I play just one song? I whispered, if you want. The moment his fingers touched the strings, the whole room started remembering. It was the song my loved ones played before heaven called him away. I couldn't stop the falling tears. He gently laid the guitar near. He said, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Then I saw tears in his eyes too. He softly said, mine is gone, it's been years, but I still hold on. That old guitar became our bridge between two hearts that couldn't hear. We talked until the daylight faded. Two strangers, no words were wasted. For the first time after so long, silence didn't feel so cold. Days became weeks, weeks became months. Sometimes my sink was perfectly fine, but somehow I'd still find a reason to stop by. Not to fix the pipes, just to play one more song with me. He came to fix my broken sink, but somehow he repaired my heart. Two lonely souls who carried yesterday finally found a brand new start. Now every evening when he plays, the tears don't fall the same way. The songs that once reminded me of goodbye now remind me love can begin again. Some people enter your life with flowers. Some arrive carrying the toolbox and a guitar.
Is quiet, the night won't sleep. Your name still echoes inside of me. I found my phone beneath the bed, 1,000 memories left unread. Every picture fades with time, but one small sound still makes me cry. I press play just one more time, pretending everything's alright. If I close my eyes, you're still here. Your voice is closer than my tears. I keep your last voice message like it's keeping me alive. Every word feels like tomorrow, even though you've said goodbye. Like the first time that I heard, I'm still living in that moment, holding on to every word. People tell me I should move on, that healing comes when love is gone. But how can I erase your light when you're the reason I survive? The silence grows with every dawn, yet I still wait though you're long gone. One more play before I sleep, one more promise that I'll keep. Then I hear you softly laughing. Don't forget to eat, okay? I'll see you tonight. I love you. That was the last time you ever called. You never came home. I keep your last voice message. Now it's all that's left of you. I still smile when I hear your laughter, though my heart breaks every time I do. One small recording forever playing. People leave with one last goodbye. You left me with one last voice message. She stopped me on a quiet street with tired eyes and a gentle smile. Excuse me, sir, what time is it? She asked and waited for a while. I looked at her, then softly laughed. Not because the question was wrong. I whispered, I don't have any time. My time has been gone too long. She thought I was joking, just another stranger passing by. But pain has a language, you can see it in someone's eyes. I gave every hour, every day, every dream I had away. I gave my youth, my soul, my heart. Still she chose to walk away. So don't ask me what time it is, I don't keep it anymore. The woman that I loved took every second when she walked out the door. She stayed instead of saying goodbye, listening like no one had before. She said no one deserves that kind of love, then stared down at the floor. I smiled and said, it's all alright. Some people are lessons, not forever. But deep inside, I still wonder, could broken hearts heal together? She slowly reached into her bag, pulled out an old silver watch. It's been broken for 7 years, she said. I never fixed it because the man who gave it to me never came back. I looked into her eyes and suddenly I remembered hers. All this time we carry pieces of a love we thought had died. Two strangers standing face to face with yesterday still locked inside. She never asked the time again, she simply held my hand. Maybe love was never late, it just arrived with a different plan. She asked me what time it was, but fate was asking something else. Man, it's Excuse me. Is the seat taken?
Yes. My fiancé is sitting there.
Every Sunday just before sunset, you'd find her by the old oak tree, smiling at an empty chair, like someone only she could see. People whispered as they passed, wondering why she still came here. But hope can live much longer than 1,000 wasted years. 15 years had come and gone since the promise by this place, I'll come back. Those were the final words she heard before time erased his face. She never saw the tears he hid, she never knew the road he chose. He left to chase one impossible dream, to give her eyes the light she'd never known. Some promises take the longest road home. If love can wait through every season, then maybe time is not goodbye. Some hearts don't stop believing, even when the years pass by. Every sunset found her waiting, every sunrise kept the flame. She saved an empty chair for the man who never changed. I asked, may I sit beside you? She smiled and softly shook her head. Someone's already sitting there, the man I never stopped loving. Then she turned and looked at me with eyes I once dreamed she would see the world through. I whispered, close your eyes. She smiled before I finished. You always said that whenever I was afraid. My hands began to shake, open them. She looked into my face, and through her tears she whispered, you came back. Some promises are worth the waiting. Some dreams just need more time. I crossed the years to find you. You crossed the dark to find the light. The first face your eyes remembered was never someone new. It was the man who promised he would come back for you. The empty chair was never empty. It was filled with 15 years of faithful love.
Somebody help him. Please, don't close your eyes. I never knew your name that day, only the hands that pulled me away. You took the fall that should have been mine, then disappeared with borrowed time. They said you'd wake, but not the same. Your memory's lost inside the pain. So every night I'd quietly pray that you'd find your way again. Some debts can't be repaid with words, only with staying. So I stayed when everyone else went home. I learned your silence like it was my own. You saved my life in just one breath. I gave you all the days I had left, not because I owed you my heart, but because you already had it. I wore a stranger's name each day, afraid the truth would push you away. You smiled at me without a clue, never knowing I once belonged to you. The seasons changed outside your room. Your laughter slowly filled the air. Somewhere between the medicine, love quietly settled there. One evening, you looked into my eyes and softly smiled. You've been pretending all this time, haven't you? My heart stood still. I remembered you months ago. I just needed to know, were you staying because you felt guilty, or because you loved me? I stayed because you saved my life, but I remain because you became my life. No promise, no obligation, no debt could ever explain why every tomorrow always led me back to you. Oh, that day you gave me another chance to live. I never knew I'd spend the rest of my life giving that chance back to you.
Excuse me, how much for a portrait? She can't hear you, son. The morning sun lit up the square. She drew 1,000 passing faces, a quiet smile upon her lips, a lonely heart in crowded places. She spoke through every line she drew, So silence filled her world each day. People praised her gentle hands, then slowly walked away. I heard the whispers in the crowd, such a beautiful girl. It's a shame she cannot hear. So I sat down without a word and let her draw my face. She never heard my beating heart, but somehow felt its pace. Sometimes love begins in silence, before a single word is said. She smiled each time our eyes would meet. Her pencil danced with every line. I almost told her how I felt, but fear arrived before the time. The ring I bought, still in my drawer. The future I had saved it for had disappeared when someone else walked out the door. Before I left, I placed my savings beneath the portrait she had drawn, along with one last letter. This money was meant for the woman I thought I'd marry. Now I know it was always meant for the woman who never stopped believing, even in silence. Months went by, then one afternoon I heard someone softly call my name. I turned around, she stood there crying, holding the portrait against her heart. Your signature was all I needed to find the man who gave me my first hello. Today she hears the birds, the rain, the music, but my favorite sound will always be the first time she said thank you.
The station hasn't changed at all. The old clock still runs slow. This was where you held my hand the night you let me go. Every year the last train comes at the very same old time. I told myself I'd ride once more, just to leave the past behind. Then the door slid open wide, and there you were alone. A face I knew a lifetime ago, a heart I'd once called home. You smiled like nothing looked outside the window, then quietly said to me, I thought leaving would hurt you less than watching me become someone I couldn't be. I closed my eyes and whispered, you should have let me choose. The train reached the final station. I reached inside my coat and placed a wedding invitation gently into your hands. I'm not here to ask you to come back. I'm here to say goodbye. The man I'm marrying loves me the way I once prayed you would. But before I could love him, I had to thank the man who first taught me how to love. This is our last train together, not our last memory. Some loves are never meant forever, but they become who we're meant to be. As I stepped into tomorrow, I left yesterday behind. Some goodbyes don't break your heart, they finally set it free. The doors closed, the train moved on. I never looked back, because for the first time I wasn't leaving someone. I was finally coming when the city falls asleep tonight, and the stars are all that's left to see. Will my name still cross your mind like a forgotten melody? I still hear your laughter in the rain, like echoes dancing through the years. Time may teach us how to live apart, but not how to erase what's here. If love was written in the sky, maybe it never really fades. If you ever miss me in the middle of the night, close your eyes and follow where the memories shine. Every whispered promise, every last goodbye still lives somewhere between your heart and mine. If you ever miss me, don't be afraid to cry. Some loves never truly die. Someone else may hold your hand someday. Someone else may make you smile again, but a piece of us will always
Every Friday just before noon, I'd knock upon your weathered door. You'd take the letter from my hand, then tear it up like those before. You never looked me in the eyes, you never spoke a single word. Only silence filled the air as every page was left unheard. I told myself it wasn't mine to question someone else's pain. I was only the messenger, carrying words that long to stay, watching every hope get scattered, blown like paper in the rain. Some stories never find a voice, some hearts just hide forever. I was only till I read your letter. One cold afternoon after you were gone, I gathered every torn up page, piece by piece, line by line. A lifetime trapped inside a cage. The handwriting slowly formed a name I never knew before. Then every sentence broke my heart more than all the ones before. The truth was never in the silence, it was hidden in the words. My love, if you're reading this, I couldn't make it home. Please don't blame yourself, the accident was never your fault. I've asked the messenger you'd finally read one. And if the man who carries my words ever becomes the reason you smile again, please don't be afraid to love him, because loving again is the last gift I could ever give you. Next Friday, I knocked once more, not with another letter, but with a single white flower. And for the first time, you opened the door with a smile. I remember the day you walked inside, buying things you didn't really need. You smiled like someone hiding storms, yet somehow you kept smiling back at me. Day by day
day you stayed a little longer, finding reasons just to pass my way. I never knew that fate was writing a goodbye before hello could stay. You looked at me with careful eyes, as if loving me was something you should hide. I thought you were just scared of love. I never knew you were scared of time. You never said the words, but I heard them in your heart. You pushed me far away before we could even start. You thought you were protecting me by walking out of sight, but love was never frightened of one more borrowed night. One morning you stopped coming by. The little store felt cold and strange. Then someone placed a letter in my hands, and nothing in my life remained the same. The doctor said your days were numbered long before you ever met me. So you buried every feeling to set my future free. But you never knew, I already knew. I saw the medicine hidden in your bag. I heard the phone call you thought I'd never hear. I stayed, not because I pitied you. I stayed because I loved you. You thought you were saving me, but you stole my chance to love you until your very last heartbeat. If I had one more day with you, I'd choose forever in a single night. I'd rather lose you holding my hand than spend a lifetime wondering why. Love was never measured by how many years we'd have. It was always about who we chose to love with the time we had. So if heaven lets you hear this song, don't say you're sorry. Just wait for me, and this time, don't let me go.
I found your smile when autumn came, a heart so warm, a gentle flame. You felt like home from the very start, but life had drawn us worlds apart. The stars were kind, yet time was late. We crossed our paths because of fate. One perfect soul, one painful truth. We met too late to rewrite youth. I never blame the way things turned. Some lessons only hearts can learn. If we met earlier, maybe we'd stay. every sunset speaks your name. Though nothing ever was the same, you wear a smile that's not for me, and I pretend that's destiny. I keep the memories we never made, dreams that quietly start to fade. Sometimes forever never begins, even when true love always wins. Maybe somewhere another life exists, where I held your hand instead of this, where every promise found its place, and every morning wore your face. If we met earlier, we'd never say goodbye. We count the stars instead of asking why. Maybe forever was meant to be in another time. For you and me, though destiny chose another way, I love the chance that slipped away. If there's another life somewhere, please let us meet earlier. I gave you all the love I had, every smile, every chance. You looked right through my waiting eyes, like I never had a chance. I stayed when everyone walked away, still hoping you'd see me someday. But every word just fades like rain, and I'm the only one in pain. Can you hear this silent cry? Or am I invisible tonight? Is your heart numb, or do you just not care? I've been standing here, but you're never there. I'm shouting love into the empty sky, watching every dream of us slowly die. Tell me what I'm fighting for when you keep closing every door. Is your heart numb, or was there never room for me at all? I memorize the things you love, the little dreams you never shared. But every step I took for you was answered by another stare. I'm tired of chasing shadows now, trying to make you turn around. Maybe love can't bloom alone, maybe I should let you go. One day you'll look behind and find the love you left behind. But I'll be gone with all the tears, taking back my wasted years. Was your heart numb, or did I love too much? Why can't hope someday you'll learn what it feels like to love someone who never stopped loving you. The silence filled the room tonight. Your shadow slowly left my side. The words we couldn't dare to say became the reason you walked away. I held your hand one final time, pretending everything was fine. But deep inside I knew somehow forever ended here and now. I searched your eyes for one last sign, a reason you were still mine. But love had already closed the door, leaving echoes forevermore. This is our last goodbye, with tears we cannot hide. Two broken hearts still beating, walking to different skies. If love was meant to stay, why did it fade away? I'll keep your name inside my soul, long after we've both let go. The memories still call my name, but nothing feels the same. Every street reminds me of you, every dream still feels so true. I learned that love can disappear, even when it's still sincere. Some stories end before they bloom, leaving flowers in an empty room. Maybe another life will bring us back, where time won't steal what we once had. Until that day, I'll carry the light of the love we lost that night. This is our last goodbye, but not the end of why. Because the love we couldn't keep will never truly die. Though fate has changed our road, I'll carry this heavy load. You'll always be the part of me that time could never set free. Goodbye doesn't mean I stop loving you. It only means I had to let you go. The coffee's cold, the night's too long, but I still play our favorite song. Your empty chair still faces mine, as if you left for just a while. The stars have changed 1,000 times, the seasons wrote 1,000,000 lines. Yet every sunrise brings me hope that somehow you'll come back home. You tell me I should let you go, but love is Some hearts don't stop believing, even after all this time. I still wait beneath the same old sky, holding on to promises that never learn to die. Maybe I'm a fool, maybe love is blind, but every beat inside my heart still whispers your name tonight. I still wait through every lonely day, praying fate will lead you back somehow, someday. Until the stars stop shining, until the oceans fade, I'll be standing where you left me. I still wait. I smile when people ask your name, but deep inside I'm not the same. The world keeps turning without you, but mine stopped the day you flew. If loving you is all I own, and loneliness has become my home, I'd rather carry all this pain than forget your face again. If tomorrow never brings you near, I'll still love you through the years, because some hearts were made to stay, even when love walks away. I still wait, though time keeps passing by, with 1,000 silent tears I've never learned to cry. Maybe you'll remember, maybe you'll return, maybe one more chance is all this broken heart has earned. I'll still wait with hope I cannot break, for the love that's worth every lonely night awake. If forever is the price of loving you this way, then forever I'll be here. I still wait. If you ever find your way back, you know exactly where to find me. You held my hand beneath the rain and swore we'd never feel this pain. You looked at me without a doubt, never said love would burn out. We built our dreams on whispered words, believing every promise heard. But time can steal what hearts believe and leave us with no choice but to leave. I kept every vow I made, while yours slowly slipped away. Now all that's left are memories echoing your name. Broken promises scattered like the falling rain. Every word you swore forever vanished into yesterday. Broken promises still keep calling out your name. You walked away with all our tomorrows, while I stay here holding on to the pain. Your picture fades, but not the scars. they're written underneath my heart. I tried to hate the love we knew, but every road still leads to you. Some nights I hear your voice again, like a ghost carried by the wind, reminding me that love can die, even when we never said goodbye. If forever was just a word, why did it sound so real? If love was meant to last, why am I the only one who still feels? Broken promises, they're all that's left of you and me. 1,000 dreams are lying shattered where our future used to be. Broken promises, I'll carry them through every year. Not because I can't forget you, but because they once gave me something to believe. Some promises are never broken, they simply break the heart of the one who believed them. The sun went down without a sound, as tears kept falling to the ground. You held me close one final time, like love was running out of time. No angry words, no tears to blame, just two hearts calling out each name. We knew goodbye had found its way, but neither heart was ready that day. If love could stop the hands of time, I'd never let you leave my life. But fate had written different plans beyond the dreams we used to have. Until we meet again, I'll keep your love inside my soul. Every heartbeat, every prayer will guide me where you are. Until we meet again, no distance can erase your name. Even if the stars grow old, my heart will stay the same. I'll love you through the endless night, until we meet again. I still remember every smile, every laugh that made life worthwhile. Though empty days keep passing by, your memory never goodbye is only a word when two hearts promise to meet again. The night has wrapped the world in blue. That's when I always run to you. Beyond the silence, past the pain, you smile like sunshine after rain. The morning steals you from my eyes, leaving only empty skies. But every sunset softly seems to lead me back into my dreams. Reality may keep us far apart, but no one can imprison my heart. When I close my eyes tonight, you'll be waiting in the light. Forever in my dreams, that's where our love still lives. A place where time can never steal the moments that we give. Forever in the wind, like you had never really been gone. Every star that lights the sky feels like your whisper from above. Though daylight says you're far away, my soul still finds you every day. Because the heart remembers things that time could never take from me. If dreams are all that I have left, I'll treasure every single one until the morning calls my name. I'll keep loving you beyond the dawn. Forever in my dreams, where forever still feels true. Every heartbeat carries hope, leading me to you. Forever in my dreams, love never says goodbye. As long as I can dream of you, you'll never leave my life. When the world falls asleep, our story begins again. Forever in my dreams. your smile, the skies turn blue. Every dream begins with you. And when the road is hard to see, you are always there for me. You're the one my heart is dreaming of, the only one I'm thinking of. Every moment, every day, I will love you all the way. You're the reason that I believe in every promise we can keep. Through the years, come what may, I will love you all the way. Calls your name when the stars shine in the sky. I thank heaven every night for the blessing that came true. The day that I found you, no matter where this life may lead, you're the only one I need. You're the one my heart is dreaming of, the only one I'm thinking of. Every moment, every day, that I believe in every promise we can keep. Through the years, come what may, I will love you all the way. If tomorrow brings a storm, I'll be there to keep you warm. If the night becomes too long, I'll stay beside you strong. Hand in hand we'll face the years, share the laughter, share the tears. No matter what we're going through, my heart belongs to you. You're the one my heart is dreaming of, the only one I'm thinking of. Every moment, every day, I will love you all the way. You're my sunshine after rain, my comfort through the joy and pain. Till the end of time I'll say, I will love you all the way.
You smile from far away, 1,000 words I couldn't say. Every heartbeat called your name, but I kept hiding all the same. You were the light inside my sky, while I just let the moments fly. I loved you more than you could see, a silent dream that stayed with me. I built a world inside my mind, hoping someday you'd look behind, but every chance just slipped away, and now there's nothing left to say. You never knew I loved you so. I hit my heart, I
I heard you say you found someone. That's when I knew my chance was gone. I whispered goodbye to the air, pretending I no longer cared. But every night I call your name, the empty silence stays the same. Some stories end before they start, leaving echoes in the heart. If love could turn the hands of time, I'd tell the truth instead of hiding mine. Even if you'd walk away, at least I'd know I tried that day. You never knew I love you so, the deepest feeling I'll never show. You're still the wish inside my soul, the missing piece that made me whole. Though fate is written different plans, I'll always treasure what never began. Forever here, forever true. I loved you, but you never